Hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to install PHP Composer. PHP Composer is a package manager that you use for PHP development. What I got here is a fresh install of Ubuntu 20.04. If you're following along on any Ubuntu version, it should work exactly the same. If you're following along on any Debian version, it should happen almost exactly the same, along with Arc or anything else. And I'll show you the differences here as I go along. So the versions of PHP might change. This version is 20.04 of Ubuntu if you're following along. The first thing I'm going to do is switch to root here. And I'm going to update apt. So the prerequisites that we want for Composer are command line interface for PHP and curl. So we're going to apt install We're going to install the command line interface for PHP 7.4, and we're going to install curl as well. Okay, so PHP should now be installed, which it is. I'm just going to echo my path here. So if you're using a different distribution, this is your path. We're going to install Composer right to user local bin here. And to do that, we're going to do curl-ss https get composer installer, pipe that to PHP. You need 2 blank dashes and then install dash directory equal to user local bin, and we're going to just call it Composer. Now, if you're following along and you want to copy and paste this, I recommend going to my website, nickyeoman.com. Finding the articles is linked to, and you can copy and paste all these commands to make your life much, much simpler. Alright, so it looks like Composer version 2.0.11 is successfully installed. So we're just going to exit out of root here, and we're going to make a directory called PHP, and we're going to cd change directory to that. And then we're just going to see Composer list, see what we can do with Composer here. So this will list all the functions that you can run with Composer. So let's actually start a project and require a Faker app. So Composer will go and download a repository so that we can use that to work with our project and we don't have to write all that code. So I'm just going to write a quick index.php here. So to use the Composer packages, you have to load them with a require once. Now, if you're using a framework, this will already be done for you. And I'm going to call the Faker class. You'll find documentation on their website, obviously. Let's get a name. Let's do a horizontal reference. Horizontal line? I call it a horizontal line. Now, of course, you'd probably be doing this with your IDE instead of VI. But of course, everybody knows VI is the best IDE. Is it not? That's what I heard. And let's do as well. Okay, let's save that guy. And we can run it using PHP command line, which will give us the name, an address, and a bunch of text. Or we could borrow PHP's included server. Fire up the old web browser. There we go. We've got a name, we've got an address, and we have a bunch of generated text. We started a project in about 6 minutes, and we already have something to show for it. Of course, this isn't realistic, but Composer will save you a lot of time in the long run. If you have any questions, go to my website, leave a comment in the comment section, and enjoy programming.